Hello, guys. We are here once more, and now we have one new independent artist from the USA, and let's just get to know him. Some people from PopHitsCo told me his songs are amazing, high quality. I don't know that. I need to know what he's bringing to us. But we are going to talk to him right now, and also his vocal coach is in this interview. That's amazing. We have a guest. So just let us know where you are, Cloud Ray, and who you are.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am a hip hop pop artist from Middlesex, New Jersey, and I have been working on music since I was about 16 years old, but I've been writing ever since I was a preschooler. I just always loved music, and
Wait.
I
How old are you? Just let us
oh
know.
yeah. Yes, I'm 25 years old now.
Okay.
So
Oh, well, he's just a boy. Come on, guys. He's just a boy. He's starting his career, but high quality already. How it works? So
wow.
let us know how it worked for you to just realize, yeah, I'm young, but I want to be a rapper and an international
Mhm.
rapper because your song is just arriving in the UK right now.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Essentially, I always knew that I wanted to be involved musically, some way or another, whether that was playing an instrument, songwriting, music production, or being the forefront of the stage, the artist. And when I turned 16, actually, I remember having a conversation with my mom about wanting to get involved with being able to express myself in a way that I couldn't do as a regular person. I wanted to be able to get on stage and kind of share my life with the world. And I fell in love with hip hop. I fell in love with rappers like J. Cole.
Well,
Um,
we can see that you are doing what you love. You love that. We can see that
yes.
on your boards, on the production, and you are a sound engineer as well, audio engineer, right?
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, I went to school for that. Yeah, shout out to my teacher Wilkes Figueroa. He taught me about everything that I know as far as music production, music engineering, and essentially I got into doing that as a plan B to the artistry. So I didn't even go to school to do that as a full-time job. It was just like, you know what? If the artistry doesn't work out, I can always fall back on being a music producer and a music engineer, and I'm still involved with doing what I love. So,
That's just amazing, man. Really, really. I
hmm
just love your history of life. I just know a little bit, and I'm curious about other things, especially personal ones. But now I want just to ask about you, but not for you, just to your vocal coach. So how it was when you started working with Cloud Ray?
I'll tell you, I'm very, very grateful to come across a ton of artists that are individually, artistically identifiable in their own right. One of the most amazing things about him is that it's the entire roundabout package. I mean, there's a lot of talent, there's a lot of heart, there's a lot of passion from a lot of people in different areas, but the hard work, the commitment, the consistency paired with his undeniable, unique talent is just it sets him worlds apart.
Oh my
And from the
God.
very beginning, from the very first day, he has come out of the gate running and has never stopped. I mean, he is unwavering in his commitment level from writing too. You think about, even as a songwriter, it's constantly producing new product because it's just who he is. On top of constantly wanting to hone and develop his skills, he's relentless. And I think that really is what separates him from the rest. I even look at his production of his songs and the depth in them. He's all over that too. So that full package of being able to do all of those things is just really impressive. And for me, it's a complete honor to be able to pair with him, to help him in any area, because the boy is just he's something
Oh
special.
my
I
God.
mean, there's no
I'm
doubt.
just falling in love.
ah,
I'm
I'm
falling in
telling
love.
you.
Come on. You
I'm
have to
telling
come to England. Come on.
you.
Really.
Oh, I will be there. So will he.
Well, both of you just come to England and let's have a beer and just make new projects from
Yes.
that. So,
Yes.
so it's Natalie, right? Natalie.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask now I'm gonna ask just where we can find you, Cloud Ray, first, and then Natalie too about social networks, etc.
Perfect.
So you have a website, right?
I do, yes, cloudraymusic.com. And my website will take you to essentially every social media that I'm on. But if you want to search me individually through Google or on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, it's all Cloud Ray Music.
You could
No
have all of
spaces.
them with the same branding.
Yeah,
You
everything
are
is branded
lucky.
the same.
You are lucky. It's so difficult,
It's
man.
tough.
It is.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
tough. Everything is taken out here, and I think especially now in this generation of people, there's so many emerging artists, emerging rappers. It's hard to kind of be able to brand yourself and really identify yourself and solidify yourself in those shoes once you find them. So I agree.
That's good. So Natalie, where we can find you? Because you are a vocal coach, and by
Yes.
what we can see from the results of Cloud Ray projects, we can see you are a good one. So let us know
Oh,
for
thank
those
you.
that will be just like starting searching about you and just to get to know you, where we can find you.
You can find us anywhere as far as same thing branding, OK Productions. So it's OKAYE Productions.com and all social media, same thing. OKAYE Productions.
You
And we
you are
work every genre,
You are
every
a
brand.
genius. You are a genius. About branding, this is perfect. Just a question, Natalie. Are you
Yes.
also giving tips to Cloud Ray about Spotify? Because his Spotify is all okay too, like okay productions. Are you?
Well, we talk through all of the artist area as far as development, all of the branding, things like that. He has a really incredible team behind him. He really does his work to get the right people in place. But this is something we spend a lot of time with our artists on because it like you even said, the social media branding of everything being the same. It's the stuff behind the curtain that I think ultimately makes that artist great. And they don't realize sometimes that, hey, talent is just going to get you so far. It's the full package, and he
Exactly.
really has stepped up in that. And I'm telling you, put some great people behind him. He can probably tell you who does his Spotify even more, but
Guys, just
that's on
are
him.
you listening? Are you listening? Just learn with Cloud Ray because he's doing his homework. He's learning. There is a
Mm-hmm.
professional, there is a production company behind it, but obviously he needs to do a lot together with this structure behind his music, and that's why his music is great. So let's talk about
Absolutely.
music now. Cloud Ray, it's Adam, your name, right?
Yes, so I go by Cloud Ray on stage, but uh, on the street, I'm known as Adam.
Okay, Adam, but let's call it Bro Cloud Ray, yo. So I'm trying to be a rapper. So Cloud Ray, what is your latest project? Is it an EP, single, album? How it's working for you right now?
Yes, my latest project is a EP. It consists of 5 songs, front to back. It's a pretty eclectic range of pop, hip hop, and even a little bit of EDM, a little bit of brushes with EDM in there too. So very interesting mix for sure.
Man, I was listening a little bit and I was just saying, wow, this is coming from like it's a radio ready song, you know? And it's not only
Yeah.
one song from your EP, it's more than that. And this pop vibe you brought with EDM stuff, perfect. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you
Thank you.
know, Chris Brown was doing that some time ago and was
Hmm.
working really, really well. Not only with the rappers scene, you know, or hip hop fans, but he was achieving what is really difficult to find some space on the pop scene with hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So this pop vibe made you able to get both audience, and I'm sure it's gonna work really well for your next projects too if you follow the same vibe because I just loved it. And I
Ah,
don't have
Mm-hmm.
to
thank
say
you.
that. I don't. If I don't like, I say I don't like, and I give tips. I say, oh, look, I don't like it, but you could do something different like that and that.
Yeah.
In your case,
Right.
it's like spot on. Congratulations for
Wow.
that. and
Thank
I will
you.
have your songs on my playlist, my personal one, for sure.
Wow.
Ah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Man, just come to England. So
I
let's
know. I gotta get out there.
right. So just give me a tip. If I just I just I'm visiting your Spotify right now, and I have some songs.
Mhm.
Which one you tell me? Like this one is the one that represents my last project. This is the face of my project. Which one?
Wow. Yeah, I would definitely have to say that Can't Blame You for me encompasses everything that I'm trying to put out on this project. I explore the rap in the verses, I explore the singing in the choruses and in the background vocals and melodies. I am hitting some hard drums and at the same time some synths and arpeggios and I think overall, just being able to kind of touch on all of those bases kind of gives you a glimpse into where Cloud Ray is going to go for the rest of the project.
Right. Okay. So and the second one then. Something that's different than Can't Blame You. Because, Can't Blame You is so strong that I have it in my mind. Na, 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 na. It's so strong because
Yeah.
I was listening for seconds and I remember Can't Blame You, Can't Blame You.
Yeah.
So it's something
Yes.
that's catch. So let's go to the second stage of an EP when you are talking
Hmm.
about something more diversified. What's the song that shows that part of the EP?
Yeah, for me, it would have to be either Let Me Go or Take. And the reason I say one of those two songs is because I definitely explore much more of the emotional side of Cloud Ray as opposed to the hard-hitting dancey vibes that kind of make you want to get up and groove a little bit, you know. So I would have to say either one of those two songs. I think that I don't really touch too much in this project on getting that emotional and that slow paced with the music, and that would have to be my second option, one of those two
All
songs.
right, okay, that's good. So, what about Is Can't Blame You? Is it about relationship? Is it something about personal experience?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, Can't Blame You really does come from personal experience. I really wrote the song about a relationship that I was in where it was very one-sided, and I didn't realize it until the end of that relationship. I was being led to believe that things were great and going well, but I think the person was kind of just using me to figure out where they were in life. And everybody has their journey. And, Can't Blame You is just my perspective and my side of that story.
So, you broke that relationship.
Yeah, I
I
had to
can't
get out of
blame
that.
you. I can't blame you. I would do the same if it's not working. We have to do this thing sometimes. Okay, so what about
Yes,
Is Let Me Go? Is it the same? Is
yes,
it a continuation of the
yes.
broken relationship?
Yeah, I mean,
For real?
really, yeah, this
So
whole
there is a
project.
history about all those songs from the EP. So you
Hmm.
have to listen all those EPs to understand the full history.
Yeah, I think that the
Okay.
way that the EP is set up is that from Can't Blame You all the way down to Feel Good, it's like a continuous circle. You can always travel back to the beginning, and the story just continues and continues throughout the
Mm.
project.
So I was just checking, can't blame you, and then let me go, and then take it, and then 404 user not found, and then feel good because you are free from that. Can I
Yeah.
say shit? You are free from that shit.
Yes, exactly. You said it perfectly. Yes.
Is
Oh
it,
my
I,
gosh.
I was just reading your project, man. In seconds, you were just telling me things, and I was assimilating the information and checking on Spotify. That's why. So I will just have to listen. Can't blame you full right now. Can I do that?
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
Right. Let's go then. Do you have a music video
No,
for
not
that song?
yet. Music video is coming. A lyric video will come out before the music video, but it's on the way.
Right. Okay. Let's just explore his Spotify because I'm curious right now. Just give me some space here.
Of course, of course.
Okay.
Yes, I encourage you to
Can you
explore all of
see?
it.
Can you
Oh
see it?
yeah.
Right.
We see it.
Hmm.
So I will just explore your Spotify and listen to the song at the same time. All right.
All right.
Good.
Hey, 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 yeah. It's Cloud Ray. Feels like we've been here before. Keep walking down this road, now my feet are sore. Keep going cause I need you more. But it doesn't really matter what I think anymore now. Tick tock, on the clock, yeah. Counting up all the minutes I want back. But it's a fact, yeah. You a trap, huh? Nothing like the hood, you a cap, yeah. It's so funny when you tell me this. You wanna work with me, you just want the benefit. I'm so irrelevant. Can't pick up the phone and send a text for the hell of it. If you wanna throw dirt in my name, go ahead, cause I know it's all a part of your game. But you really scared of where your future lies. But I'm not tearing at the way you had in mind. So I can't blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Blame you. Blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Can't blame you. Blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Can't blame you. I messed up, I'll admit it. You had me going like a joke in your segment. I can't say that I am offended. I put myself here from the beginning. So baby, tell me, was it worth it? Cause what I gave you really don't deserve it. Drop calls, still somehow you're searching. Hear your phone, I can tell that you're lurking. Never thought you would abandon me. I was complacent, living in my fantasy. Was I supposed to ignore that? All of the times you treated me like a doorman. But your smile, I can never deplore that. And when you're singing, I would always applaud that. Thought you would learn to love before that. When I missed them, I'ma forget all that. Hey, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Blame you. Blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Blame you. Blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. So sweet, so savage. You held my heart and then you smashed. So sweet, so savage. Took a little bit more than I could handle. Hey, so sweet, so savage. Cause you buttered me up and then you stabbed me. So sweet, so savage. Took a little bit more than I could handle. Hey, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Blame you. Blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Blame you. I can't blame you.
Great, great,
Mm,
great, great. That
woo.
was amazing, amazing. I'm just loving it. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Blame you. Really
Yes.
stuck in my head forever. I
The
will never
earworm.
forget you. What, Natalie?
I said
Say again.
it's the earworm. It's that hook that just gets in your head and it's not leaving.
Exactly.
Yes.
I just hate you because I need to work and I can't blame you forever. Man,
Uh,
Yes.
really? Wow. Just wow. Because it's
Thank
not
you.
easy to get that spot where everyone will just listen for some seconds and start singing. And you made
hmm
it.
Right.
The
Yeah.
chorus is just easy. It's easy listening and it's easy to dance with your head. And when you get this,
Hmm.
especially with, look, I'm listening for more than 1,000 songs per week, so it's not
Hmm.
easy to do that to me because
That's awesome.
I'm a little bit like my ear is a little bit waiting for a little bit more always, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's difficult, especially with electronic music. But in this case,
Yeah.
it worked. It's gonna be good for radio. Are you making the distribution for radio too?
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. Hopefully I'm able to get it into circulation on the radio stations right now. You can find the music on all the streaming platforms. So it's making its rounds for sure.
All right. So I have just one question now. It's personal. How are you,
Yeah.
because you are a young guy, how are you conciliating the development of your life with the development of your professional career as an independent singer? Because some people, they need to work and also develop the career at the
Mm-hmm.
same time. For all independent artists, it's not different. But obviously, we like to talk with people that have different experience, so we can learn with this too and count on that as a lesson, a life lesson. Because man, it's so difficult to build an independent career nowadays,
Absolutely.
especially after the pandemic. How are you doing?
Absolutely. You know, well, I essentially am very lucky, I feel, because I work as a recording engineer, music production, a music producer as my career, my main job to supplement my artistry. So,
Mm.
I'm just always thankful, always humbled, always grateful that I'm constantly around talent and new creativity and just new experiences and opportunities every day. There's always something for me to explore in that regard, and I'm doing what I have to make this my reality. I know that this is what I'm here on this earth to do, to put out music, to create songs, to share lyrics from my personal life that resonate with anybody who's listening, hopefully. And
Oh,
um
it's
yeah,
so
and
deep. I'm almost crying here because
no.
no, but really, 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 I'm just making jokes, just like to
Yeah.
break the ice. But man, this is really deep because you are very young to say something with those words, and congratulations for that too. Because we can see
Thank
you
you.
Mm-hmm.
not only party, because your songs, if is they are for parties, but in your case, you have content behind that being.
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm impressed. So I have to ask you because I can see on your Spotify that your inspirations are J. Cole, Kanye West, Black Eyed Peas, Nicki Minaj, etc. And how it happened because they are most of them pop music, and you
Hmm.
just bring hip hop to the pop. And how it worked for you? You have a background involved with hip hop and also pop music as an engineer.
Yeah, I'm able to explore all these different genres, but I think again, listening to hip hop and pop, those are my probably my two favorite genres, and to be able to combine them is absolutely amazing. And I feel that the people you mentioned in specific are inspirations to me because of how much they're just not afraid to speak their mind. They don't
Mm-hmm.
care, who has something to say about whatever they are saying. They're gonna speak their mind, and I'm inspired by that. I hope to feel the same aspiration, the same shoes, um, just to be able to say what I have to say and kind of really not care about what anybody else has to say about it.
I can see you are making music not only as music, but to touch people in some way. And I can
Hmm.
see you are
Mm-hmm.
touching
Mm-hmm.
people because your songs are arriving in Europe. Most of your listeners they are from Finland. And what's
Yes,
the
shout out to
explanation?
Finland.
Ah,
What's the explanation for that? Right. This is because your music is touching.
yeah.
Obviously, they don't speak English as a main language, but they can
Yeah,
still enjoy your songs. So this is also something for other independent artists to learn. You don't have to think like, oh, I will not start my career. I will not start producing by myself. I don't have money. I don't have how to invest. I don't have a producer. And I don't know how to achieve a new audience. You don't have to worry about this because
That's right.
if you are doing what you love, Natalie, you agree with me.
Yes.
You attract
Yes.
the right audience, right?
Right on. You're right on.
Exactly. So if you can just speak a little bit about that. What's your opinion about it?
Well, I think no matter what, music breaks down barriers, whether it's language, whether it's whatever. It's one of those things though, if it comes from a sincere, honest place, then it has power behind it. I mean, there's just nothing outside of that when it comes from something. I feel like when the motive shifts from the singer, sometimes people, it may not be accepted the same way. So, one thing I can say about Cloud Ray and his music is it comes from a deep personal place that the goal is always to move somebody, make them feel like someone else has been in that spot, that it's okay to feel this way, this way. And there's sincerity behind it. And I think it gives power behind it, energy behind it. And that's why I think music breaks down barriers. When it is something special, people can relate to it no matter what, you know.
That's what exactly what I think. And Cloud Ray, you are doing right, man. And I feel very
Mm-hmm.
happy to have you here today. This is I see as a gift from God. You know why? Because we need
Mm-hmm.
reference. There is a lot of young people, and I have to say that because I work with young people and I have social projects, and there is a lot of them. They are killing themselves. It's a
Mm.
very, very tough topic, but we have to talk about it. They are killing
Mm-hmm.
themselves because they don't have likes, they don't have followers,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
there is nothing to do. A number of followers and likes. There is nothing to do with level of talent. And
Yeah.
I'm talking with independent artists from many different places in the whole world, and I don't care about likes and followers. I care
Mm-hmm.
about when I feel like goosebumps when I'm listening to the song, and
That's
I'm
it.
not listening only with my ears, but also with my skin, and I can feel there is touching, and then this is talent, and that's what I feel when I'm listening to your songs. Congratulations
Thank
for that.
you. Thank you both. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that.
Do you want to send a message for those starting now?
Yeah, I would absolutely say, if you're on this journey, to stay focused and stay
Mm-hmm.
driven and continue to believe in yourself. One of the things that my mother instilled in me, um, she's one of my biggest supporters, being able to be an independent artist. But one of the things that she instilled in me was that I have to be my biggest cheerleader, meaning I really got to support myself and really kind of, shout myself out and believe in myself. And I would really give that same advice to all the other independent artists who may be watching, or that know me or don't know me, to do the same. Be your own cheerleader, be your rooting team, your rooting section, and believe in yourself. You're not doing this for no reason. There's a reason behind why you're an independent artist, why you feel the need to share.
Great, great, great. This boy is amazing. I said, come to England. I will repeat that until you come. Right. So,
Yes.
I have a question because we are talking here about independent career. So, you started doing this by yourself, then you brought a professional company behind it, or you started already investing with a team behind your production? And I'm asking
Actually,
that because I have people curious how a 25 years old boy are just making music with that quality and like that.
Yeah.
yeah, honestly, no, I didn't have a team at all when I was starting out. In the very beginning, I really just had the bare bones to the music. I had my lyrics and I had a home recording studio. So I just recorded demos. And, as I began working out of a studio, as a recording engineer, I began to meet more and more people, more creatives. And that's where I met my producer for this project, who worked on all of these tracks with me. His name is Treadway. Shout out to you, Treadway. He introduced me to a lot of new sounds, a lot of great opportunities, and I think that's kind of just how I was able to start developing my team. I was able to kind of naturally meet these people as long as I surrounded myself in a musical environment. So, eventually I met Natalie, which I was so blessed to have met her, because when I first came to her, it was like I had my foot in my mouth vocally, and she was the doctor that said, "All right, Adam, this is how we're going to remove your foot from your mouth."
Wow,
And
wow.
yeah, she
That's
changed my
good to
whole world.
know. That's good
Yeah.
to know. So, guys, look what he's doing. He's building. He started by himself, building a little bit his independent career, and then bringing a team behind it and improving with what he already had. So you
Mm-hmm.
start with what you have, and then we start improving step by step. That's what Cloud Ray did, and that's what we are learning from him today. So
Mm-hmm.
do like Cloud Ray because he's doing right. Now, just let me know again your EP, the EP title, and also the best songs. For those that are
Yes.
starting watching now, they will be curious. So,
Okay. Yeah. So the EP is titled Urban City Elegance. I'm bringing a little bit of the gritty hip hop to the classier pop side. And some of the songs that I would recommend checking out would be Can't Blame You, Feel Good, and Take.
all right. Now I want to know what's Take about.
Yes, Take. I was in a place of I would say grief over the relationship that I was leaving. I felt like I had lost so much of myself to somebody that I was giving my all to, and it just was never enough for them. And I feel that it was so necessary for me to write a song like that because it didn't necessarily have to be about relationships. I think in any situation where you're giving all of yourself into anything and you feel like you're receiving energy back that is just not enough, it's draining and it can take so much from you. So the message behind that song was really just to, you know, find a way to release, listen to the music
Hmm.
and be able to release that feeling and kind of resonate with me and my experience.
Is it slower, a slower song than Can't Blame You?
It is, and this is actually
Can we
one of
say
the
it's a
songs.
love song or a sad song?
No, I would definitely say that this song is more of a sad song, but with all my music, I try to keep everything as up tempo as possible. So this has actually a little bit of rock elements or like punk rock
Oh,
elements in
you are
it.
mixing hip hop with rock.
Yeah, just
I
a little
want
bit.
to shut up. That I'm gonna play that now. I want to listen to this thing because I love it, man. You just made this
Yeah.
song for me. Take. I will take that right now.
Thank you.
If this call just close or finish, you come back to the same link, alright? Don't
Okay.
leave me, please.
Okay.
So you said take this one.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Cloud Ray. My hands are tied, my head is down. Now listen, I didn't have much of a choice in your prison. Following your every command like a submissive. Paid the price, now hand me my admission. I played along and sang your song good. Gave and gave you all I could. I wish I knew, I wish I understood why you think this way, but you're just real deep in your world and it's clearly one-sided. You cannot feel me emotionally because you're lost in yourself and it's sickening how it's so easy to point at me. I haven't done anything but wear my heart on my sleeve. If that's what you need, go and take it from me. Cause I'm down on my knees and I'm begging you please to take what you want. Just take what you want. There's nothing left for me to give. You're standing in my way. So just take what you want. Instead, you're just so alone in your throne with nobody else to guide your way home. Looking around like who invented all your problems, hoping that a prince will save you and solve them. When you don't get your way, you throw me to your feet, expecting me to take the fall in defeat. I do it every time for the sake of someone else, like a sickness in my head. You ain't good for my health. That's me, all on me for not keeping on my feet and putting you in your place when you talking to me. Cause this shit ain't okay, but I'll let you believe it. Now I see what I need to do to get your ass away from me. I'll be gone, can't let you back in. Cause all you do take what you want. Just take what you want.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Take what you
Yes.
want. Take what you want. My money, everything. You can just take it. Because, man, oh my God.
Thank
Let's make a
you.
clone
Yeah.
of this boy. Man, really. We need more people like you. Young
Yeah.
Thank
and
you.
doing high quality music like that. It's
Thank
all
you.
of them looks like they are ready to be on the radio or to be a soundtracker of a very famous series on Netflix or something like this.
Yeah,
All of them.
absolutely.
And you did that by
Thank you.
yourself. The
So
source,
yeah,
the source of creativity comes from you.
Hmm.
I mean, I couldn't have done it without my team. I don't think
No,
anything
no, 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 no. I
really,
don't want. I
you
don't
know.
care about your
There you
team.
go.
I want to know
Yes.
about you. The creativity is coming from you. The
Hmm.
starting idea is coming from you.
Yeah. Yeah, the inspiration is really just my I always say my life is never has a dull moment. So I'm always trying to, come up with ways to express myself as Cloud Ray because a lot of the time really as Adam, it's difficult for me to kind of be able to just talk about these things or express them correctly. So
Oh, shut up! You man, you are a genius. I'm talking. I'm talking about this because you are like reference. I told you since the beginning. You are like a reference. If you don't speak about it, it's difficult for us to pass to younger than us and
Yeah.
than you. Because I'm 39. Come on, but you are 25.
okay.
And there is those like 15, 14 starting. They need people like you to
Yeah.
mirror, to try at least to learn and start doing what you are doing. And if you don't speak about it, about your creativity that comes from
Right.
you, they have no reference. So stop it. Just
I
let me
know
know
it.
about how you do, because your inspiration. I just saw those inspirations like Kanye West, but your music is not all of them exactly like Kanye West. Is there
Right.
one artist from the major labels or any independent artist, anyone you think is doing something similar to what you are doing?
I mean, I'm sure there are. Um, the reality for me is that I try my best not to pay too much of a close attention to artists who are doing the same thing as me or something similar to me because I really want to be able to stand in my own shoes and ground that uniqueness, ground that
Right.
creativity and kind of push that around that brand of Cloud Ray. So I mean, I'm sure there are. I've been compared to artists like Pitbull, Jason Derulo, Chris Brown,
Jason
and
Derulo, I was waiting for that, man. Jason Derulo.
And Usher too. I think Usher too. There's some of that in there.
Usher, exactly. In some time, you
Hmm.
are going to be discovering Justin Bieber's like Usher did. Because man, you have you have eyes for what's pop, for what could go to radio and be
Hmm.
a hit. And that's
Mhm.
Hmm.
Usher. So you have the same feeling, the same
Hmm.
level of feeling to envision as well. Obviously, if the person is not
Hmm.
visionary, cannot see if something is gonna be good or not, and you have it. I'm
Yeah.
from Brazil and I live in the UK, but I'm from Brazil, and there is a lot of difficulties for Brazilian young artists to get on the mainstream worldwide
Hmm.
or top one. We
Mhm.
have one that's Anita. She was on a number one with a music in Spanish, and this is even not the main language in Brazil because we speak Portuguese there. So can you imagine?
Yeah.
You have everything on
Hmm.
your hands, and you are not doing a lot because you are starting now with that EP, the promotion, etc. And you are already in Finland, in the UK, and many other countries.
Yeah.
It's
So man,
awesome.
you should just say thank God for the opportunity because
Hmm.
man, this is crazy. I'm just happy
Hmm.
seeing that, watching it. I want to be part of your history when you are on the top, because you will be. I see you there
Yeah.
already. Just
Yeah.
remember, Will from Super Pop TV just said that I was going to be on the top.
That's
I see you
awesome.
there. I see you there.
Yes,
So
I will
I
not
want
forget.
I want to ask Natalie. When
Yes.
we started working with Cloud Ray, was it something difficult to, because it's hip hop, obviously, and
Hmm.
then we can see you are not a person that looks like work with hip hop, and
Right.
let's talk about that.
Well, here's the beautiful thing. I think like when you're looking at different genres, there's certain specific identifiabilities that creates a genre. And what I love is I mean, I work with every single type of genre, from literally hip hop to rap to heavy metal to Christian to all kinds of things. And there's some of those identifiabilities, but the way that I look at this is what our goal is, what my goal is for an artist when they come to me is trying to find their personal identifiability that they have in their voice and trying to illuminate it so that, just like you said, it doesn't have a mimic process. It sounds like that person, no matter what they're singing, their voice, their stylistic value comes forward.
So
And,
it's about identity, the real identity.
yes,
Okay.
that's it. So it no matter what song they're singing, whatever song they've written, we're trying to find those special things in their voice that is already naturally there, but illuminating it, teaching them how to control it, teaching them how to deliver it on call when they need to, and then what makes sense with the emotion of the lyric. Because a lot of times there can be solid singers and they're fundamentally right. But if you put one that has these vocal dynamics that create the emotion of the lyric, that's where the goosebumps come from. And this is where I tell people it's not just about singing solid and knowing how to call on your voice. It's about illuminating your genre, the emotion of the lyric that you're doing, and making sure that that comes to the forefront of the stage. Because if it doesn't, then it's just a bunch of notes. But if it does and it matches that lyric, it's magic. And I think that it has to start with the heart of the song. And here you have Cloud Ray Adams' songs are all heartfelt, come from, yes, solely him from the bottom up. And it's all his dreaming, all of his heart, all of his emotion put into something. And then it's a lot easier to bring it to life when it comes from a real place, you know? And I think no matter what, the genre in general, and I love hip hop, I love rap, I love the nuances that make that genre step out. And, you know, he has a lot of natural ability there first. And when it comes to even singing, when we were looking at his stuff of, I don't want to just rap, I want to be a great singer, a great rapper. And so often we get so stuck in our head when it comes to singing, like we have to do something specific to make it come out. I'm like, it's still coming from your gut. It's learning how to free that sound up and letting it be honest. And again, the listener can hear that. They can hear the honest tone coming forward, where it, you know, the source of it. So he's really done a great job at that development of freeing up his voice and letting it feel organically identifiable for him.
Exactly. That's the word, organic. Because we are talking
Yeah.
about identity. There is a lot of music that they are plastic. You put on the microwave,
Yeah.
in 5 seconds
Hmm.
it's ready. And music from microwave, it's good sometimes, but you, for an independent artist with anything, you have to be careful with this. Otherwise,
This
it's
is
gonna be
right.
like too cliche. And
Yeah.
this is not what's happening with Cloud Ray, because each of
Mm-hmm.
those songs, they are amazing, and he's exploring different genres. And I have an idea for you. You could do something about a war of genre, and then get in the same song a little bit of rock and hip hop, and
Yeah.
and it could be interesting, especially for people who dance. And then you can record a music video with dancers doing all those different genres,
Mm-hmm.
the same song. Could be 5 minutes because I will be there. It's too long. Today is too long because normally songs
Yeah.
goes like 2 and 30, 2 and 40, or three, but could be five because I would be watching that music video for sure. That's my idea for
Wow.
you. I
Yeah.
feel people will like it, so you could try. What do you
Thank
think,
you.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie?
I absolutely agree. I am all for that. Great
Adam,
idea, Will. I
what do you
mean,
think, Adam?
Yes. I love it. I love it. I think it's great, and I think we got to explore that.
You should be
Yes.
recording that in London, especially. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Gotta make my way out there.
Oh, I'm just giving you the seeds, so your creativity will
That's
just
it.
boom. Right. So I have another question now, and this is about when you finished school, because you said
Yes.
16, you were like having that vision. I want to get involved with music, etc. How it worked about school? Was it university course to be an
Hmm.
engineer or not?
Yes, so I actually it was a vocational college. So it wasn't your traditional school. And I was able to receive the same education as a university, but by paying significantly less for it. And I got plenty of opportunities from it as well. The school that I went to, iTech Audio, is directly connected to a lot of musical resources in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, throughout the East Coast as well. So I've been quite blessed to have made such a valuable relationship with the school and the teachers there as well. And I'm so happy that I was able to learn everything that I did because again, I'm going into this artistry kind of blind, not knowing who's going to pay attention. And as we were talking about before, having all of these listeners in Finland, for example, which was so unexpected but amazing. I just have no idea what kind of reactions and reception I'm going to get. So falling back on the music engineering and music production would keep me involved musically, but I wouldn't be the forefront. I wouldn't be center
Mhm.
stage.
Wow. Okay. You are just following steps, and I don't know if somebody told you in the beginning just go in that direction. But if you are doing that by inspiration, just by intuition, that's very impressive, man. Because you
Mhm.
told me you started alone, by yourself, and you
Yeah.
are going, especially studying. Guys, studying is really important. Even if
Mhm.
he's already on that high level, producing music on that high level, he's still studying. And he will never stop because the new technologies are coming. The
Right.
techniques are changing. Every year we have different softwares for music production, etc. He will keep learning forever. So it's
Mhm.
what we have to do. Don't stop. And also, when we have an EP, 3 or 5 songs, and we are not getting a lot of plays on that thing, just leave it there because this is just a little part of your portfolio, and then keep building another block, another block, another block, and don't worry
Mhm.
about numbers because that's not what we
Hmm.
have to focus right now. And also pay attention on quality. If you are producing quality like Cloud Ray, and then you are going to have some results in the future for sure. Tell me again
Mhm.
about your EP and those songs, the best ones.
Yes. So the EP is titled Urban City Elegance. Definitely check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. And the top three songs I would recommend to check out off of the project would be Can't Blame You, Feel Good, and Take.
I can't blame you. I can't blame you.
Mhm.
Can't blame
Hey!
you.
Oh man,
Yes.
I can't blame you,
Yes.
but I will just because man, that song is amazing. That song is
Yes.
amazing. And then you said feel good and
Yes.
take.
Feel Good and Take. Right, right.
I'm curious about feel good. Let's play feel good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's get into
Okay,
it.
let's do it now. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
Right. Feel good. This one. Oh, this one. The first one.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you have already 7,000 plays here. That's good,
Oh
man.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good
people are
sign.
loving it.
It was a special production for this one or not?
Honestly, I'll be very honest with you. Well, this song in particular, I did not expect it to do what it's doing. I it's probably one of the
My
originally
question
one of
is it a lead single to be there on the top or not?
well, this is what we're doing now. We're going with pushing Feel Good because it's getting so much traction. So
Mhm.
as of now, yes, we are pushing it as our lead single for the project.
Was a natural traction then? Wasn't planned.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it was not
Mm-mm.
planned.
that's good. I'm gonna listen to that now.
It's Cloud Ray. Ever since I left the weight of the world you tonight. Ooh. Just feel good, just feel. Change it up, let me know you're alive. Feel good, just feel. When we touch, everything is alright. Feel good, just feel. Nobody else here, just you and I. Spend your love on me just for the night. She let me in the box, never sitting courtside. I beat it up guilty, now I'm on the court side. Give me the charge, I'm the drummer. Energizer bunny, feel the thunder. I play my cards right, I don't ever need the cheat. No Tiger Woods when I'm hitting, I don't miss a beat. Body hot fire like a sauna. So I let her give me what she wanna. Toss a couple grand when I see her touch her toes, and I watch her do a swing going up and down the pole. When she start to take it off, then I'm really gonna blow like a kid on the counter standing on his tippy toes. What's the move? You got something to do? Let me pull up in the coupe. You got nothing to lose. Bring a couple of your friends, I can supply the booze. We can have a good time and go back to the room, but I wanna see if your energy right. Ooh, I only want this one thing from you tonight. Just feel good, just feel. Change it up, let me know you're alive. Feel good, just feel. When we touch, everything is alright. Feel good, just feel. Nobody else here, just you and I. Spend your love on me just for the night. Spend your love on me just for the night.
Amazing. That's the explanation. There is a tropical vibe here, and
Yeah.
it's the summer in Europe, so
Yeah.
that song is special for nightclubs and put everyone dancing. Amazing.
Yeah.
I was just feeling the vibe. I was just thinking like beach, nightclubs, and disco, and dancing and
Yeah.
Yes.
spending a lot of money. Oh, that's good. Man, good. I was very impressed.
Thank you.
You have to put more pictures on your Instagram, because there
Yes.
was just 3. I was going to explore that, but I couldn't.
Uh-huh.
And also be careful with the image that you are using on your Spotify, because this is pixelization, you know?
Yes, I'm noticing that, so I'll have to go in and fix that for sure.
Yeah, fix that. And man, this is just a little bit of a huge empire that you are building.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm talking about, these pictures, etc., it's because I am a producer and I work with that. Obviously, your product, let's say like that, the whole package is perfect. Really.
Yeah.
Keep going this in the same direction. And also, Natalie, thanks for what you are doing with this boy, because
I love
that's
it.
being
It's my
impressive.
honor. It's my
Amazing.
honor.
I could
Oh
be
my
here talking
goodness.
to you both forever, but we have to finish. And I would just invite you, when you have any other project, any other new release, etc., music video, just come back and we can have a new interview and talk about your new music video, for example, or the new projects that are coming. All right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Will, it's been my pleasure being on this interview with you. Thank you for the opportunity. You have an empire of your own, and I will definitely be shouting you out from the rooftops. You do so much for independent artists, and I think that this kind of a platform, this kind of a voice, this kind of an opportunity for myself and others is absolutely astounding. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you for what you do.
Yeah.
Natalie, thank you so much for joining
Love
me
you, buddy.
today too. I love you.
so much.
Were you nervous? You brought her because you were nervous, right?
That's
No,
it.
I honestly, I really wanted to share the spotlight because I couldn't have done this without Natalie. There's just so much vocal work on this project that took place, and I really wanted to give her just as much of a spotlight. So, you
She
know,
He's a
deserves
self-
that. She deserves that.
He's a
Not-
selfless Jim. He is a selfless Jim. He worked
Yeah.
so hard, though, and he definitely deserves this moment, no doubt. But it is my honor to be able to meet you and speak with you guys. It's an incredible thing. But Cloud Ray, Adam, you're a gem, babe, that's meant to rise to the top, no doubt.
OK Productions. That's where
Yes.
Natalie's coming from. OK Productions in all social networks, and Cloud Ray in all social networks, and also on Spotify. Thank you very much for that. And let's wait
Thank
for your
you.
next project. See you next
Yes.
time, guys.
All
See you
right.
later. Thank
Take
you.
care. Thank you.